the stool. Really ass stool session. It was like probably like 10 in the morning. We was just in there and then we just knocked that shit out. Then we had the motherfucking designer beat, Panda. That's when that shit started buzzing. We was the only niggas with that beat. The first ones to remix that shit. Hopped on that shit, me, Cass, Big B's. Hopped on that shit, killed it. Shit was on the radio about next week, both of them tracks. My first time like on the radio and shit. The shit was lit though.
So Cass Member just came out of nowhere. Literally, like he just
shit.
Just got out type shit.
Fake just got out, but saying niggas was still outside type shit. Niggas was always around rappers and shit like that. Niggas was always fully in tune and shit. Niggas just started, hitting the clubs. Same shit niggas doing out here. Start hitting the clubs, going crazy, and then boom. It was just take off type shit.
Fuck, I'm 28. So what made you start rapping, man? What caused you to start rapping, bro?
What made me start rapping? Shit.
Put a Hot 16 on the track. When you do that?
Not even. I felt like something was missing. I'm from Brooklyn. Like the type of shit that I heard niggas from Brooklyn rapping about. I'm like, nah, this is not Brooklyn. This sound like some southern shit. Niggas talking about bricks and trap houses and like. Brooklyn is a fast city. Niggas got buildings, offices, shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was outside. The type of shit I was around growing up. Type of shit I was around growing up, I wasn't really around like niggas that was like having bricks and shit like that. I used to be in the crib watching the older niggas. They used to come in Macy's bags and niggas just used to shop. I always wanted to know like, yo, what's going on? Like, for me, this is like, yo, I'm talking about before niggas even knew what anything was type shit. Or just a little nigga just watching that shit. I'm like, yo, niggas ain't never rap about these type of vibes. And then, I made a track. I forgot what that shit was called. It was like some freestyle shit though. Like, I was just talking spicy and that. Niggas like that shit. Then somebody had reached out to me, somebody that was working with Coke Boys at the time. He had reached out to me. Niggas had a little meeting and shit. So I met up and he was like, yo, I did a track called Digital Stash where I was talking crazy. Like, that's when I said chip shit coming in. Niggas thinking this, and that's before the chip came in. When I predicted that shit, I'm like, yo, this chip shit about to come in, this shit about to go crazy. So now nigga like, yo, that Digital Stash shit, like, yo, you think you can make more songs like this? Like, this is my first time having like a meeting with somebody that's like, some industry shit. Like, yo, you can make more songs like this? I'm like, hell yeah, like it's the easiest shit. I could talk like this all day. Now I put together my first tape. I was the Watch No Face project. That shit not even, that shit don't even on like SoundCloud and shit. Did the Watch No Face project. I promise you, that shit went viral the first day, and then they deleted it. What? Dat Piff deleted my shit. They was talking about they don't know how I got so many plays. It looks fake. They don't know what's going on. What type of internet connection I got. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they deleted my whole shit.
Some glitch shit.
It deleted my whole shit, and then I had to figure out a way to get it back up on a different platform. And this is before like streaming and iTunes and shit like that. This is where niggas use a live mixtape, shit like that. So I'm just trying to figure that shit out. Same shit. So now I'm like, fuck it. Put together another tape, a gift for you. Put that out for Christmas. And I just dropped a gift for you and that shit on like Spinrilla. I had like a Spinrilla link. Dropped them shits on Spinrilla, and then like my shit just started going back up type shit. So, you know what I'm saying, I just kept going.
But how you feel that you see now everybody kind of rapping something that you started years ago? What that make you think?
Shit. I always felt like that would happen for some reason. Like I knew, like, once you got something hot, it's like niggas gonna jack that shit. But I just feel like motherfuckers should pay like some type of homage or something at least. Maybe, I'm not about to sit here and just be like, yeah, I want credit, but it is what it is at the end of the day. The facts is still there. It's always an argument like, yo, who started this? Who started talking about this first? And I was like the first artist to have like a full project, just straight spice, like he's straight talking crazy. And I was making like real songs too. I mean, I was making like real songs. Some people that was, there's niggas that was like, they would throw it in a song or two, just throw some shit in there. Me was straight. What song? Track 2, like shit like track 2, Gateway, straight talking crazy. You know what I mean? I like it though. I like the fact that other niggas is fucking with it, because a lot of people used to tell me like, yo, this would never work. People don't want to hear that shit all day. Niggas like, yo, you talking too hot, this, that. But, shit, look where I'm at right now, man. I'm in fucking Miami. I'm in Miami, you feel me? Niggas out here on this time, moolah on that time, like, niggas is talking that shit. And I love that shit.
So what is it like growing up in New York?
In New York? Shit. A lot of shit, growing up as a kid, we was outside just doing all types of dumb shit. Playing manhunt on top of the buildings, stealing bikes. You know what I'm saying? We used to, when I was in high school, there used to be a McDonald's on the corner of Flatbush. We used to charge motherfuckers $3 to come inside the McDonald's. Like, niggas could not come inside that McDonald's. Like, we ran that McDonald's. Don't come to McDonald's, $3. If not, we don't know what might happen to you. You might get robbed or something. Like, shit used to be crazy, bro. Like, growing up in Brooklyn, you really gotta have tough skin. I mean, like, crazy out there. But nah, it was cool though growing up. A lot of parties. Niggas used to dance for me. Niggas had the whole shot to dancing era, the light feet era. Like, growing up in New York is definitely fun though.
They say it's easier for artists from New York to blow up because it's like a whole rap scene. How you feel about that?
Complete opposite. It's not easy for rappers in New York to blow up. And the reason why is because the offices, labels and shit, them shits is right in New York. Like, the labels is in the city. So they don't want the artists to just be able to just go to the office anytime they have like a little problem and shit like that. So it's definitely not. New York is hard to, niggas gotta really, really like fuck with you. Especially now where everything is just oversaturated. It's this side, that side, this side, that side, and then motherfuckers is just, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's easy though. If you're making good music, you just gotta keep making your music and just have motherfuckers from all over fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely gotta have a talent in some type of way. In New York, there's a lot of tough critics, man. You could have everything. Niggas will still be like, oh, but you don't got this though. Say you can have a rave, and you be like, oh, it don't got the stars in the ceiling, or it's not the drop. Feel me? But I love my city though. It definitely made me who I am today, type shit. Alright.
So how old you were when you first started rapping?
When I first started, I started fucking around with it in high school. I was probably like 16, 17. Just recording off of my cell phone headphones. I used to record off the Skull Candy joints. Facts. And then, yeah, like 16, just putting shit out. Putting shit out for niggas in the hood to just fuck with.
So when did you know that you was gonna start taking it serious?
I knew I was gonna start taking it serious probably like, I'd say like 2015. Yeah, like 2015. That's when I first started seeing backwards heads. That's when I first started like seeing that I had like fans and shit. People like really fuck with my music. Like, I used to have people just hitting me up like, yo, your music did this for me, your music did that for me, just like mad testimonials and shit. I had songs like 25 to 500. Niggas listen to that shit religiously. You feel me? Like, niggas listen to that shit religiously. So, I was like, nah, I gotta keep this shit going. Even though it's like, yeah, it's not an instant overnight success or nothing like that, I feel like the longevity creates longevity, like long-term shit.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers go back, they could go back and be like, oh, alright, he been was talking like this.
So, like, what artists inspired you along the way?
Inspired me?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. DMX, you know, the whole Cash Money wave, Hove, of course. What else? Future, Drizzy. As far as like new school niggas, but old school, you know, X, Biggie, Hove. Trying to think. Oh, Dipset too. Can't forget about Dipset. Cameron, all of them, Joel Santana for the young niggas, like definitely that sound was like in New York growing up, all that shit was a big deal for me. Like the whole swag, everything. Sure.
Out of the artists you just named, which one would you say is your favorite?
My favorite, X. X for me. I feel like X is like one of them niggas, he could hit you any angle. I'm saying like nigga could rap on some pain shit, give you some party shit, give you some gangster shit, some shit talking shit, aggressive, spiritual, all that.
What did you come up with the concept Make America Read Again? Try to say.
Make America Read Again? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, reading. I feel like people should just read more, you know? Reading is fundamental. You feel me? How far can you really get in life without reading? You know what I'm saying? Like, how far can you really get in life without reading? Like, there's nothing you could do if you can't read for real. Like, there's nothing that, you gotta read instructions, you gotta read paperwork, you gotta read steps, everything in life that you're doing, you know? You walk into this door right here, you either gonna have to pull or push. It's probably gonna be a sign there, you gotta read that shit. You're gonna walk to the door, you're gonna try to push on the pull door, you're gonna end up looking crazy.
Has your hat ever got confused for a Donald Trump hat?
Oh, all the time. All the time. Definitely.
What's the reaction people give you?
People will just stop. They'll be like, hold on. And then when they read it, they're like, oh, yeah, like that's good. Because it's like, before you read it, you're going to think it's something else. Then you got to read it. You know what I mean? When you read it, you're going to understand.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, when you think about it, right? How much money have you invested in your rap career so far?
Shit. Man, thousands.
You said what?
Definitely invested a lot into this because, you know, I invested in merch. I invested into a lot of merch. That's the only thing I can say I invested to. Besides like videos and clothing and all of that, I feel like merch is like my biggest investment. And that's because, you know, that's my brand type shit. But yeah, I invested a lot of time, money, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Could you give like a rough number of how much you think you invested so far?
A rough number to music, like entirely. Couldn't even say. I'd say over 30, 40, I don't know. I couldn't even say, like, niggas live a crazy life. I mean, niggas moving around, niggas flying out different cities, flying out different countries, saying renting cars, hotels. Definitely a lot of money invested into this shit.
What is the most paid activity you did due to music? Like a show, feature? What's the most money made off of it?
Streaming. I'd say streaming. I done woke up one month. I think I had dropped a tape. I had like 5,000 just off of streaming, off my first project that I dropped on Apple Music. Facts. That was a lot of streams. Word.
How does that feel waking up seeing that your music making money?
Shit, that's a blessing. You know, it made me want to make more music. For me, made me want to make more music and just keep it going because it's like it could only go up from there. You know, everybody don't have an opportunity to really like make music and have people listen to it, so that's a blessing to me.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
How did you get the name Preston Waters?
So it's a movie, right? It's called Blank Check. And it was about like this kid, you know, he finds this check on the floor, go home, write $1 million on it, print it out, and then he just start living crazy. Like He bought a mansion with a slide in it. He went on crazy dates. Like, he just did shit niggas do when they get a little cheese from me. Anything a kid do, give a kid some money, he go crazy. So I just, I like the story and the concept. So I was like, yeah, it was already my Instagram name. I was like, fuck it, it's just gonna be my rapper name. It just made sense.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, when you was growing up in New York, what's like? You say you gotta have tough skin. What's like what's one of those moments that you realize you have to have tough skin?
Shit, you just see a lot of shit happening, feel me? From a young age, you just exposed to like so much, like, from violence to, just how people treat people type shit. So I mean, New York is like a tough, it's a tough place. Like it's a lot of, it's critics, is out of politics.
But like, what tough experience have happened to you?
It's a big shit. Basically, seeing my cousin get murdered on some bullshit. I was young at the time, feel me? So like, after seeing that, it was just like, damn, this shit real. Like shit really go down. Shit happens type shit. So that just changed my like whole perception of life. For me when that shit happened, because we was close, and then like that shit was just traumatizing.
So what really changed about your perception?
You gotta just stay dangerous out here for real. Like you can't, you can't play around in these streets and just think that. I'm saying this shit regular. Like, I'm saying shit happens. Niggas die. Niggas go to jail. You feel me? It's always repercussions. All types of shit. So you just gotta know what you get yourself into for real. I just think people should, motherfuckers should just stay focused. You feel me? And just shit. Stay out the way if possible.
All right, I got one last question with you. How did you link up with Moolah Mix?
Shit, I'm saying niggas was fucking with each other's music and shit like that. I'm saying I had came across this shit on some, I forgot who page was it. I think it was like TJ6 page or some shit like that. Either TJ or Cash Quan. I came across this shit. I'm listening to this shit. I think it was like some Miami Sessions project. I heard it. I'm like, yo, this shit hard. Like, who is this nigga? Listen to that shit. And then I had one on IG, looking for his IG, and I'm like, oh shit. This nigga be tuned in already. And then like from there, nigga just started chopping it up. And then we cooked some shit up. I'm saying the rest was history, nigga. I'm here. And we outside and shit.
That's what's up. That's
still
what's up.
working. I used to shoot videos and shit, like around the hood and all that. I first started with like a little, I forgot what that camera was called, flip cam. I had found a little flip cam and shit. Started shooting vlogs around the hood, and then niggas was doing dance videos. I was editing those. And then like, yeah. After I started rapping, I'm like, shit. Like, I could edit my own videos. Shoot my own videos. Started teaching people around me, like, saying like how to hold a camera and shit like that. And that just kind of made it easier for me to get my videos done. However, when I'm traveling or anywhere I travel to, I shot a video. I went to Cali, shot a video. Went to Texas, shot a video. So it just makes it more convenient for me.
So you just pay for your videos to be shot and you edit them?
Nah, I'll shoot it myself. I have my own camera. Yeah, I have my own camera. I got a Canon 70D. Yeah, I got a Canon and shit. And like, yeah, I shoot my own. Or whoever's around me just hold the camera. And I just edit it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what made you start editing videos?
I was already into cameras and shit. And I always used to like how videos had effects and all of that. I always wanted to know like how you do that. I always saw myself being in either a movie or some shit like that when I was younger. I don't know if it's a film really. I was a kid watching Goodfellas. I seen all types of crazy movies growing up as a kid, so it just made me appreciate film.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my first time seeing Casino. I was probably like 7 watching that shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's this? This is how niggas is lit? Nah, that shit crazy.
So if you had a choice to be inside a movie, what movie would you be in?
Movie I would be in? Baby Boy.
Why Baby Boy?
Baby Boy, that shit is a classic, yo. That shit funny as shit.
So you would have been Jody?
Nah, I would have. I would have been. Matter of fact, I probably fuck around could be Jody. Jody, somebody stole my car. I stole my car. That shit had me crying. Somebody bust my AC, Jody. But nah, he said, I'm bugging. He said, yo, Yvette, somebody stole your car. I think one of the Mexicans, he said, Yvette, I think one of the Mexicans stole your car. Yeah, that's the line right there. Yo, Yvette, I think one of the Mexicans stole your car. I stole my car, Jody. Or how Snoop Dogg was walking around in that shit wildin'. Fuck your fort, nigga.
So, do you see yourself like creating a movie or something down the line?
Yeah, actually, I started shooting a short film already. Like, it's something that I've been shooting since like 2016. So it starts like early on. So it's gonna be from then to like now type shit. But that's definitely in production.
Can you talk about the content of the movie?
Shit. Not to get into too much detail, but yeah, it's gonna be spicy though. It's gonna be spicy. But you know, it's gonna be a lot of jewels in there. You feel me? People gonna get a better understanding of like, you know what I'm saying, just the culture itself. You know, we are part of the culture in some way, you feel me? Everybody deal with credit and everybody deal with financial situations and all that shit. So yeah, this shit is what America was built on at the end of the day. So yeah, you putting something together
So what's some jewels
for entertainment purposes.
you plan on dropping? What's some jewels you plan on dropping?
Shit. Just like, you know, life shit, you know, choosing wisely, making decisions. As adults, you know, we all gotta make decisions, and whatever decision we decide to make, you know, that's gonna determine, you know, tomorrow. So definitely that.
That's what's up. So how serious do you plan on taking your video editing and stuff like that? Do you still edit videos? Do you edit videos that aren't your videos?
Yeah, I still edit videos. It's not my videos. It starts like being on the computer. You know, I just like being on the computer sometimes, fucking around. You know, I do graphics too, artwork. Fuck around, make logo. I made this logo right here. This logo right here, the shopping cart, made that shit myself. Like I had designed it for the chain, and then I just was like, you know what? I should just make this the logo. Like, just kept that shit as a logo, threw it on shirts and shit.
So the merch been very profitable.
Yeah, man. Hold on, I think I might have some more. Came down here. This is for somebody right here. This shit already. I'm saying this shit paid for already. The person just gotta pick it up. But yeah. And you got the merch. Feel me? You just come with diplomas and shit. You get your receipt. You know what I'm saying? Get your receipt. Feel me? That's how we doing this shit now.
Oh, university? What's the university it says on the?
Oh, Vince Carter University. That was a project that I made. I had a Vince Carter project. And the intro was called Vince Carter University. So, fuck it, I'm enrolled. Semester just started.